there. Today I am talking to you all about gifts for kids. So Christmas is right around the corner and a lot of us are thinking about what we should do for gifts for our kids, and I'm going to share 3 different types of gifts that go beyond just the trendy toys and all the things that are flashing at us and flashing at our kids to purchase and buy that end up just in the wastebasket later throughout the year. So let's just jump right in. I'm going to share 3 different types of gifts and give you some examples of each. The first is what I like to call growth gifts. These are gifts that really spur on the imagination and really develop in our kids a love of learning. So everyone loves to learn about something. You just have to help your kids discover what it is that they love learning about. So there might be one child that really loves building, or one child that really loves geography, maybe one child that really loves music. And so if you can find gifts to help them grow and develop just a love of learning, that's really going to help them later on in their lives. Whenever we can give the gift of learning and loving learning, your child can go so much further whenever they enjoy learning and really enjoy developing their skills and their passions. This is really something that takes kind of a learning curve, so don't get discouraged if you get something for your child and they just don't get it, they don't enjoy it. Just keep trying. Keep discovering things that your child would enjoy. Try them out and see what they think and just go from there. Now, some of the things that I have found online that would be great for this type of gift is little passports. My mother-in-law gave my kids little passports last year for Christmas, and every month they get a package in the mail that has to do with either a state in the United States or a country in the world, and it tells all about that country. My son, who really loves geography, is just such a huge fan of this. They get a package every month, and say one month it's all about the country of China. There might be a postcard in there from China. There's all kinds of information about it and little workbooks, and they just really enjoy it. So that is an option. I think especially for older kids, you can do things like an Audible subscription so that they can listen to books that are on there. Maybe if they love languages, you could get the Duolingo app for them and let them learn a new language, let them practice and enjoy that. There are also great subscription boxes that are perfect for things like science and history. I know there's Groovy Lab in a Box, there's the Spangler Science Club, there's History Unboxed. There's a lot of great options out there to help your kids love to learn. And especially if you can find something that helps them develop a love of God's Word. I bought my son the Adventures in Odyssey Club last year for his birthday, and he has loved reading all of the information that's on there, listening to the stories, and I can be rest assured that everything is biblically based and is family friendly. If you're trying to avoid clutter, then this second type of gift is something that you'll be interested in. I am just talking about consumable gifts. So these are things like art supplies or builder kits. These are gifts that kids work on and use and then they're done. So things like art supplies, but also there is a company that I found called Kiwi Company, and they have these crates, and you can get one or you can get multiples, but you can get a crate that comes with all of the supplies in this kit, and your kids can build anything from a catapult to, it's really based on the STEM, like that science, technology, engineering, and math, and it really helps to develop those skills in your kids, especially if you have kids that maybe are a little bit behind in their fine motor skills. The Kiwi Company has tons of great options for any ages, but there's also they have like doodling crafts, there is the Green Kids crafts, the Cooper kit, the Girls Can crate. There's all kinds of ideas. Like I said, I'll leave links below. I'm not affiliates for any of these, but these are just things that I found that I love, that my kids enjoy, and then once they're done, we're finished. And it's not something that has to be picked up all the time and toys that people are always stepping on. The last type of toy that I want to talk to you about and really go into a little bit of depth on is experience gifts. So there is a reason why quality time is one of the 5 love languages, and we can give that gift of quality time to our kids, and we can really get creative with this. Now, there are the obvious things, and I've talked about these before, how my in-laws took the entire family to a professional football game one year for Christmas. Those are experiences that my kids aren't going to forget. But it doesn't have to be so grand and maybe really out of the ordinary. You can do things like taking your child to a tour of a local museum. This year for my birthday, my parents gave me a really special gift. My mom offered to stay home and watch all of the kids, and my dad took me on a father-daughter date. We went to an outdoor concert and it was great, and it was really a good experience. We got to sit and chat and enjoy the time together, and that's something that means so much more to me than maybe just a gift that was wrapped and given to me. And in this list, I also like to include things like swimming pools or trampolines. So if you want to buy your kids a trampoline for Christmas and you want to give it as one big gift for all the kids, I think that's amazing, because then you have experiences and you're getting them outside. You can enjoy that time with them. We were gifted a swimming pool a couple years ago, and we finally got it installed this past summer, and it was filled, it really just made our summer full of family memories and enjoying the time together, and I'm always up for anything that doesn't have kids in front of the television. You know, I teach in the Thriving Mom Club that it's not about the toys, it's about you. It's about your kids spending time with you. That's why whenever we see these big price tags and maybe kids are watching a lot of TV and they're seeing all of these toys that they could have, there's really this line that we have to mark in the sand to say we are going to choose gifts that really bring the family together versus toys that are just going to break, or we're going to be donating to Salvation Army in 6 months. Your kids will remember the time that you spent with them way more than they remember any toy that you buy for them. And so make sure that you don't just send them out to the trampoline. Make sure that you're going out there with them. Make sure that you're getting that quality time with them, because there's really only one thing that we can't get back, and that's our time. Because we can always make more money, we can always buy toys, we can always do those things, but we're not going to get back those times that we have with our kids and those experiences that we have with our children. So I would really love to hear what things that you're doing, what kind of gifts that you're thinking about getting, or maybe you have something to add to this list. I would love to hear it. So you can comment below, or you can go to the Girl of Grace Facebook group. Make sure that you check that out. If you're not already, join there. It's completely free, but that's really where I spend a lot of my time on social media. You can get some great community there of other women who are working just to live out God's best for their lives and their motherhood. And I hope that you guys really enjoyed this. I really strive to bring you not only spiritual tips, but practical tips in your motherhood so that you can really be the mom that God called you to be. You want to be that mom that your kids can remember. If you are not already part of the Thriving Mom Club, make sure that you check it out. There's so much more great content in there for you. Things like this. And if you enjoyed this, please make sure to subscribe. I would love to have you just be able to have these brought to you every single week, and I will talk to you guys next time.